Hello. Well, if you missed the little slide at the front, at the start of the video, then you might have missed that I am not live. It looks like I'm at home, but many of you know I am not. I am watching my daughter compete in Australia this week. And apparently the internet in Australia is not what it is in the US. So, I am recording the card class for you, but don't run away because although we won't have an in the feed drawing tonight, I will do a Fun Friday drawing like I did when I was in Ireland. So all you have to do to be entered is the same thing that you always have to do, which is like and comment and on this video, and then you will be entered to win CM credits. And I will do that drawing on Friday, though I'm not sure when. I will try to post that when I know. So anyway, it's fun to be with you tonight, and I'm excited to bring these cards to you. So as I've done in the past, sometimes I take a Creative Memories embellishment kit or stickers, and this time, I don't know, the colors I've really just liked for coming into fall. And I used the Showtime sticker pack, which unfortunately is no longer available, although the embellishments in the paper are. If you want to purchase the paper to go along with your leftover stickers, because you will have lots of stickers left over, as you'll see when we put these cards together. So let's go ahead and I've got my USA shirt because my daughter's is on the US national team for surf lifesaving. And so that means there'll be thousands of lifeguards descending onto the Gold Coast of Australia to compete. And so she is representing the US. There's 6 women, 6 men. They'll do pool competitions and beach competitions, and usually Australia and New Zealand dominate. South Africa also pretty dominant in the sport. But last go around, 2 years ago, one of the relay teams that April was on placed 3rd. And so that was super awesome, and April got a medal, so it was great. So we're excited to see her. We haven't seen her since May, and so anyway, thanks for being with me tonight. And let's see. All right, let's get started with some announcements. Like I said, Fun Friday drawing this week. So like and comment. So do both of those things so that you are entered. Many thanks if you subscribed on YouTube. Another great way to watch recordings of my videos so that you can stay up to date. We have a super secret box opening right when I get home. So it's not too late for you to claim one of these secret boxes. If you're going to Mount Dora, I will bring it with you, and we will have a super secret box opening. The official opening is the weekend after we're in Mount Dora together, but it's always fun to open them together. So we are doing that again. And if you purchase it through my Daytona area scrapbooking.com website, just click on that Sunday of the retreat. You don't have to go to the retreat to purchase one, but you'll get 10% off. If I'm shipping it to you, it's just $5 shipping instead of $8.95 on the Creative Memories website. Although by the time you're seeing this, then you may have learned that there is a free shipping promo going on at Creative Memories. Unless they've changed things, they did give us a heads up that would be coming. So you can purchase what you need for an upcoming event, or and throw a secret box on there, and then you can join us on Zoom if you're not attending the retreat. Registration is open for the Crop for Grain Gold. Last time I checked, we were at about 70%. probably a little over that now. I will post an updated list of people who are registered, but it's always a great way to support families who have been affected by brain cancer. And of course, all the money from the registration goes straight to Cannonballs for Cane Foundation, a local foundation. And you'll actually register on the cannonballs.org website, and you'll see that all that is going for the registration. So since all of that money goes straight to them, it's just a straight donation, and for every $1,000 is a grant for another family. So so you guys have really just been so generous through the years, and you've made an impact on many families. So thank you for that. When I return, we will have a project recipe. That's actually the day I get back from Australia, so that should be fun. So we'll have fun to see each other at 7 p.m. Eastern on September 3rd for Project Recipe. Don't forget to go to Daytona Area Scrapbooking and register for the project recipe so that you can get the PDF. The retreat is sold out, and I can't wait to be with all of you memory maniacs next week when I get back. Croptoberfest registration is going on right now on DaytonaAreaScrapbooking.com. That's October 18th and 19th. And that is not at the VFW. That one is at the Westminster by the Sea Presbyterian Church, which is beachside in just over the Dunlawton Bridge. And then as a reminder, we do have our Fun Friday drawing this week, bringing that back since I'm out of town and I can't do a live drawing with you tonight. All right, so not too many announcements because I'm sure in my advisor email there's going to be some new things, and so I might try to incorporate them, announcements like free shipping and different things, into the Fun Friday live. So let me switch this camera around so that we can get going with our card class. And I realized I forgot my stickers. So when you got your card kit, you're going to need both of these items. You're going to need the Showtime designer stickers that were in your pack, and your cards, and your little card pack like you normally have. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And if this is your first time, or if you haven't watched before, welcome. But you just slide out the whole thing. Don't forget these little gemstones. And then we're going to work from this pile from the top down. So don't separate anything. You don't have to organize everything. Everything is organized for you, and you're just going to work from the top down. So I'm going to kind of slide this over, and you've got a half a sheet or a whole full sheet. A pack from Creative Memories comes with 2 of these. So I sent each of you a sheet of the variety sizes of the foam squares, and it looks like our first card is going to be this one. And a lot of these can be used for different things. So this one says, a picture's worth 1,000 words, but a memory is priceless. And so this really, I was thinking this could be a birthday card. It could be a thank you, because it says, a memory is priceless. So it could be for a few different things. And that's kind of how most of these cards will go. You'll see. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is, maybe my camera is down a little too low. I want you to be able to see everything for sure. Okay. All right. So we're just going to, this is just a standard A2 card here. So no painting this week, watercolor. I did get some great feedback on that you all had fun with that, and I love that. I really like those watercolor cards as well. So we'll definitely do those again. You've got a couple of options. There's like kind of this animal print. So up to you if you want to do it. I really like this. I don't know. Is it like Art Deco, like 20s kind of, I don't know. I really like I like the Showtime. I don't know. Remind me like Great Gatsby kind of a feeling to it. All right, so then we've got this little white sheet, and then we've got this. Now you can see what I did here was kind of cut around this top layer. So I'm going to grab my scissors, and that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave the 2 full rows here, and I'm just going to cut around, and I'm just going to fussy cut. This right around. I'm going to try to, there's like a thin edge of that darker kind of mustard color. So I'm leaving that, the outline there. And just removing that top little piece. So like that. And then we need to open up our stickers over here. And we are looking for this sticker, the one that says a picture's worth 1,000 words. And that is sized to go here. It's about, oh, what is that? I don't think it's 1/4, 1/8 of an inch as you put it down. So that just goes right on that white. And then we need the 2 feathers. But I guess before we stick the feathers, we're going to go ahead and stick this down. And you'll see what the back of this paper looks like. Wild. But like I said, this is a really fun paper pack, especially if a lot of in the beginning of this decade, there were some roaring 20s parties. So maybe if you're scrapbooking that, this paper pack would be fun. So now we're going to grab the yellow and the purple stickers, and we are going to attach them. And these are all things that I've designed. I've told you about my process in the past, where I knew I wanted to do something with these stickers, with this paper. And so it's kind of like one of those cooking shows where they give the contestants like all the ingredients and say, okay, what will you make with these? And that's kind of how I attack card making, to keep it fun and exciting for me, because you can imagine I've been doing this since before COVID, but sending out the kits since COVID. So every month having to come up with new things. So that's why I hope you appreciate how varied they are. Like last month we were watercolor. This month we're using stickers and things. So they're all just very different. But I guess that's for my own sanity more than anything. Otherwise, they all start to look the same. Okay, so you can see there's this little yellow dot here in the middle of that. And so that's where one of these jewels is going to go, just to give it a little flare. And they are sticky. They're connected with like a piece of, you'll see how you can pull them off in one long chain. So when you pull off one, you want to like pull it away so that you just get one, or you can cut away just one, because we just want one for there. And then now we're going to go find these little stickers. So there's like one of each shade. There's 3 different shades of gold. And maybe you really don't even care, you know, about having the 3 different shades. You might have to go to another, so I've got this big one, and then I need one of the little tiny ones, and I guess this is one, and then a lighter kind of medium one. Yeah, okay. Now what I did was I popped up 2 of them. So the smallest one I kind of just attached kind of in the area of that last line of words there. And then I'm going to take 2 of these little small I've got stickers on fingers and all kinds of things. Okay. Oops, I just lost one. I'm going to take 2 of these small ones and kind of pop up 2 of these. And you don't have to. I know some of you like to pop up and some of you do not like to pop up. Looks like my spacing is a little different from the first time. So I'm going to go ahead and move this up because I did want this little star. I always feel like I mangle my card. I do want that kind of up by the feather. So I'm just going to kind of, maybe that would be a good place to start. If you're behind, start with that one. That makes sense. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this one here. All right, except for my foam is a little off kilter there. All right. So just like that, card number 1 is done. And I think this would make a really pretty thank you or birthday. It's very classy. And I know some of you have little stamps on the back that say, you know, made with love, and those are super fun too. Okay, next up we have our little fun fold. And so this one says, you don't have to be famous to live out your own red carpet moment. So I feel like that one could be a congratulations to someone, like if they did something great in their work life or personal life or whatever. And then it's got the little bouquet of flowers. It could also be a fun birthday card. But again, it's kind of, it doesn't say, so it's versatile that way. So we're going to grab off the next stack. So keep those little jewels handy because we're going to use 3 of them on here. This one, you want to hold it up to the light. So you're going to see the score. So that you're going to fold that over and that's going to be the left side. So this is what you are looking at. It looks like, I don't know, 3/4 of a card. But the other part is right here. We're just going to actually turn it. This is one of my favorite little fun folds. I don't even know if you can call it a fun fold, but I like to do the slim cut like A2, and then you can cut off and you can play with, you know, how much of it you cut off. But I think it makes a real fun card. So the first thing we're going to do is attach the shimmer, Creative Memories shimmer paper. This is the red. A lot of times, I'm not sure if this one's available right now. Sometimes they're like a limited edition, and they're you know, really beautiful, the shimmer papers. And so then we've got the purple or lilac. Looks like mine could be either cut a little bit or maybe trimmed a little bit. And I should have my trimmer out here because it looks like my piece is a little long. And then this paper, which looks like lights, goes down. I like the dark side, not the film strip side, but your card, your way, for sure. So we're going to put that down there. The next thing we're going to do is use one of these strips. So you're going to peel off one of these light strips. And what I did was I ran it across and I went through to the edge of the white and then cut it off. And then you'll see on the inside here that that goes right to, you're going to start right there where you left off. And then I just kind of, I didn't go all the way to the edge over here. I kind of ended it like that. And then just, we're just going to do the same thing across the bottom. So you come up about 1/4 inch, go to there. And for me, I wanted to make sure that the lights kind of matched up. So you're going to, oh, it helps if I'm in the view there. Hello. You're going to do that and then just use your scissors to, I cut in between some lights there. So that looks like that. And then you've got a little bit extra. So if you did want to take it out to the edge, you could. I also see that it's overhanging just a smidge so that those lights line up. And if that bugs you, you can certainly come on in and trim those up a little bit. Clearly it did bother me. All right, and then this I added a little star and then the bouquet of flowers. So let's grab that. And of course you have lots of other choices. If you want to add your stickers after, because you're not sure, you know, what you want to put on each card. This will get covered with this. Maybe we should add that on so that and I'm going to center this. Oh, here I am going off the screen again. Oh, okay. So I must be tired. Do not do what I just did. I just put it on all 4 sides, but of course we only want it on this side. Otherwise, we're going to close our whole card. So I am just going to remove the adhesive I just put down, and I may have to. This is what happens when I get moving too fast. What I need is one of my little pickup squares, one of those little gummy squares that we all have from a million years ago. But I don't have one within arm's reach. And so I'm not going to jump up and get that. But it's so good at removing the sticky. And also if you get sticky on your like custom cutting system mat. With our cardstock though, it is pretty good. You can rub it like I just did and kind of get it off, but it is much easier with that handy dandy tool. All right, so we're going to put that down. I'm going to add some more tape directly to here so that I know I don't do that again. And then I'm going to take the sticker and put it right across the top. All right. And I forgot my little star. It's just a little baby one. I like them because they just add another little touch, and I have adhesive everywhere. All right, so now we're going to take, I just used a 3. We are going to use all the ones that I sent you. And so I just I did 2 here on the bottom and 1 on the top. And maybe you have some other gemstones laying around that are this size and you want to do something different, but with what you have. So you don't have to be famous to live out your own red carpet moment. And that is that card. Cute. All right, next up, well, this is a fun card. This was fun to create because I really wanted to use these. I didn't end up using the music notes, but that was okay because I thought, you know, it would be fun for you to make cards with that or use them on scrapbook pages for something else. So this one, we're gonna, I don't know, it's hard to see. We're gonna pop up one layer of curtains. So we've got 2 curtains, we've got the spotlights. It says in the spotlight for your birthday. So that is a fun card that you can send to someone for their birthday. That one is not not one that it can be, you know, a couple different things. It literally says for your birthday. However, I guess you could just leave that off and do something else. So our cream colored shimmer paper goes there. And then this lights, camera, action paper goes in the middle. And we're going to put on these other embellishments later. I don't know why I have to put some tape on there. It keeps flying up. We're going to come back to this after we add our curtain. So we're going to take one of these curtains off. And we are going to come down about a ½ inch. That's not enough. A ½ inch. And we're going, what are we going? We're going from shimmer edge to shimmer edge. Actually, wait. Are you still with me? I remembered I cut off this little white edge that bothered me. So we're going to pick somewhere in this little first part of the curtain, and I lined that up right with the shimmer paper about a ½ inch down. Okay, so like this. So right on the edge of the shimmer paper. And then we're going to go straight across. I don't know how straight that was. And then we're going to cut on this other end at the shimmer paper. And I just used my scissors for that. But I didn't cut enough. Probably would have been good to not stick the shimmer paper until after. That would have been more helpful. No wonder my cards always look so handled. I'm off the screen again, aren't I? I get so into it. All right, so then this one is going to line up right over, but I left a little bit of the shimmer across the top. And so your curtains should match up. We're going to trim a little bit off on this side so that they can line up. Oh, it looks like I need to, you can use the tassels for help. I need to lose one more little tassel, I think. I want them to line up with the shimmer, and I want these to line up all the way across. And then you can use, you know, the one underneath for a guide. little bit more. How good my guide was. All right, that should do it. All right, and then now what we're gonna do is when I'm not using the stickers, I like to just like put them on my pants. So I'm putting them on my pants, getting a little jean fuzz. Looks like I got a hair. Just so that they're a little easier to work with. And then I'm going to use some of these larger foam squares and put them right across that piece. And then with leaving a little bit of that shimmer exposed on the top, kind of lay that across so that that whole second curtain is popped up. Then we're going to take the In the Spotlight, and let's see, I went like 1, 2, 3. After the third one, it's kind of like that. Although you can, play around with your position where you want it, because maybe you want, certain words exposed. And then we've got For Your Birthday. And that kind of goes right along that. And if you want to make this thinner, I can't believe I don't have my brand new trimmer. I mean, I do, but I don't have it out here with me. I got to go get it. As usual, there's always something I forget. So hold on, I got to get the trimmer. Okay. I was using it at my desk in the other room. Okay, so this is the new trimmer, and I showed it off on Tool Time last week. This is a tiny little piece of paper, but you can use a couple different lines on it. Like I'm using the edge of the plastic and I'm going right under the words so that I can get a nice cut. I'm just holding that. And this is a tiny, skinny piece of paper, but it's such a nice cut and so much better than using the scissors for that, because I can never get a straight line on the scissors. And this is a test just to manipulate this tiny little scrap of paper, but I really wanted a really thin sentiment here. And if you don't care or have an opinion, then you can just go with what I originally sent. I just wanted to go a little thinner, but love the trimmer. Creative Memories did a great job, and those became available without the bag. Unfortunately, the bag sold out, but those became available yesterday. So if you're watching this and you would like one, I can add it to my next order. And hopefully, if you're going to Mount Dora, you already told me you wanted one, because I did tell everyone that if they wanted one, that hopefully they will arrive in time for Mount Dora. Okay. All kinds of things can happen with shipping, I know, but hopefully we will have them. So with these lights, what I did was I popped them up with a little tiny foam square just to give them a little bit of, I mean, this one's already popped up, so I figured kind of why not. And so I just put it on like the front part. All right, so this is coming here. And so that I'm leaving them kind of sticky, and they're coming like out of the curtain for that one. And then I've got another little one to stick on the front of this. And this one is coming like up from the bottom of the stage and into the spotlight. And now that one is done too. So in the spotlight for your birthday. And, oh, next up, this one is a really fun one. Okay. Next up, we've got the feathers and the purple. And this one is Star of the Show. So again, this one could be a congratulations. It could be a birthday. It could be a thank you. Somebody really, I've lost my, okay. I've lost my little gold jewels. Don't lose those. All right, so the first thing I think we can do is stick our Star of the Show sticker on here. So what you want to do is center it, and it's just a really thin, there we go. It's just a thin border around like that, so that it just needed a little something to pop. And since the base of the card is white, I wanted to tie that into the base of the card. So got a nice fold on there, and we're going to use the lavender shimmer again and cover that whole page, or that whole base. And then we've got a full sheet and or full sheet of, what is this called? Piece of paper. And it's got some feathers, and then the back side is this textured color. And so we're actually going to fold over to create this little pocket for the Star of the Show. So we can go ahead and stick down this piece on the left side first. And my piece has some light colored up here and dark here. I like to put my darker things down to the bottom because I feel like it draws the eye down across the page. And then, so I'm going to use this one on the bottom because it has more dark. And where you want to fold, I want to say that's, I don't know, 1/4 to maybe 3/8 in. And you're going to fold, whoops, threw it at myself. You're going to fold that down. And if you don't crease it, you know, you can, you know, if you need to adjust, you can. But that should be perfect. And we are going to pop that up. So once you get one done, then you can kind of, you'll see where you need to fold. And you can use that one as a guide. I'm just flinging them around. All right. So we're going to fold that, both of those down, and then we will attach. And, you know, as a variation, if you wanted to leave the feathers up and like pull down on the textured side like that, maybe you want to do that instead. So you do have, you know, some variation if you want to off-road it. I'm going to make sure that this is equally spaced to the side. as that. And I am going to add a little bit of adhesive onto this flap to keep that down. And then we'll go ahead and add here. And I'll do the same over here. So that. Okay, so that's what you have. And then we're going to use some foam squares to pop this one up. And so I'm going to just, I'm going to put 4 on here, and I'm kind of covering over these little sticky corners. Peel that off. And we're going to center that right like that. And then we're going to add our last 2 little gems right to the tip of the flap, right here where that folds back. So we'll fasten those on there like that. And you are ready to tell someone that they are the star of the show. And I love it because the paper is varied. So, you know, even when I send these out, they're not exactly the same cards. They're really pretty. Love it. All right, we're on to our last card. This one's a quick one. I think this is the one my dogs got into my, I left them on the table. This one, I was blaming myself for handling them, but I think maybe the dogs got to them. All right. Oh gosh, yeah, look at this. This is so funny. My little firework here. All right, so this one, let's go ahead and fold the base, and then we'll talk. All right. So I wanted to have this explosion kind of is on top, and this one is a cutout. So, but you'll see that I cut out this from your base. So you don't want to put it the same direction as this one, or you're going to see right through. So what we're going to do is just make them opposite. So like this, and you'll cover over it so you're not going to see that hole. Hopefully that makes sense. So we can just add our adhesive first, and this is Creative Memory Gold Shimmer, and that was perfect for this. And then we've also got this other side, which is really pretty. Again, this paper pack is still available if you want to get this paper pack to use with the other stickers that you're going to have left over. But I want to use this side because I've got these explosions going on, so I wanted to use the paper. Now this one you could actually put inside your card if you want, or you could put it on the outside of your envelope, because it's what I cut out from the outside, but I didn't, I figured why not send it to you. You can figure out, some way to use it. And so for this, we just need to grab the Let's Celebrate sticker and put that on there. Now I did not pop this one, any of the things on this, but of course you have plenty of foam squares. So if you wanted to, you most certainly could. I kind of went down so that it's in this little explosion there. And of course, the pattern paper, you might have different little explosions in different places that I do. So you can see what works for you. And then I kind of tucked in some of them. Now I don't necessarily want them to line up exactly with this one. So maybe I'm going to move it over a little bit. I like to tuck in some of these little legs. And all right. That goes like that. And so I've got, and then I used some little of these little, the little thing, what do we call these little bursts? So you can use, 3 or 4 or 5, however many you want to do. And I just kind of like, I've got this little firework that's kind of going off the page. So I did the same thing over here. I kind of did it like a little, almost like a little brad. And then this one doesn't line up, but I'm going to do it on the opposite side over here. And then I'm just going to put another one out here in the middle of this little firework up here. And this one says, let's celebrate. So this one could also be for a special birthday or a promotion or anything that needs celebrating. And that completes so now you can see how many stickers we have left. Bravo, special night out, take the stage, and then all kinds of fun things with lipstick and movie reels for movie nights, little martini glass, and then we've got another curtain. So there's lots of stickers left over. Hope you have fun with those. You can make some more cards out of them. If you're strictly a card maker, use them in your scrapbooks. And then, like I said, if you need to purchase some of the Showtime paper, you can let me know if you want some more of the paper to go with those. Let me grab the rest of these cards that we just made for a little parting shot here. And that is it. There's our super pretty shimmery steal the show cards, and I hope you enjoyed making them. I'm going to switch this back over to me so I can say thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting my small business. Thanks for subscribing to the card kits or purchasing them month to month, the ones that you get excited about. And I love creating them for you, and I'll be hard at work creating September's as soon as I get back from my trip. So don't forget to like and comment so that you are entered into the Fun Friday drawing, which I will be doing if I can get service live from Australia, which I should be able to at some point. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and I can't wait to see almost 40 of you in Mount Dora when I get back. And don't forget to sign up for Crop for Gray and Gold and Croptoberfest. And until I see you again, stay scrappy, my friends. Bye-bye.